So which Audiojack do you want to do?
Let's see what we've got. Adventure.
Life. Let's do life.
Okay. That sounds good. Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
All right. Okay. And press play.
Okay, here we go.
All right, that was cool.
Yeah, that was fun.
Did you feel like you were
the
dog
dog
at times? Yeah, I did too. I don't know if I felt that the whole way, but I felt at times, especially with like the panting, felt like it was kind of coming from us, or we were moving with it.
So I felt like I was the dog, and I was at first outside in the grass, and then at some point my owner took me inside. I felt like maybe I got petted, and then the UPS truck came, and I barked at it, because that's like my favorite hobby is barking at the UPS guy, but that's like our thing, you know?
He expects it every day.
Yeah, and then he gives me like a little pet, and then my owner took me for a hike, and because I felt like I was running as the dog, and it sounded like my paws were on like gravel or dirt, like that I was like going up a hill, and then I saw something in the bushes, and I like went in to look for it, and I couldn't find it, and that was my day as a dog.
And that was your Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah.
That's cool. There's a lot of detail in it.
Yeah,
I certainly felt like I was outside, and it was daytime, and it was maybe even morning. It just felt like very tranquil at the beginning. I think you're right. Like I felt like I was laying in the grass, and then eventually came indoors. I think to a home. It felt like there was sort of, easy Sunday routine happening around me, and I was sort of trotting through, and then just sort of sitting and observing probably people in that house. And then at some point we transition, we go back outside, and there was a lot of wildlife around. I mean, there were a lot of birds in the trees, a lot of, I felt like, bugs and, sounds that felt very close up to me. And then I feel like I just ended by kind of chilling in the grass, and the afternoon fades out.
Cool. I really enjoyed my first Audiojack experience. I thought it was just a nice way to sort of relax. I kind of felt like it was a bit of a meditation. It felt, energizing at the same time. Even though I felt relaxed, I felt kind of energized, and I really felt like I was a dog and I was outside.
I really like my Audiojack experience. It was meditative. It felt like it kind of tuned things out, but also focus in on sort of new areas of the brain, and it felt nice. It just sort of felt relaxing and creative. I
think doing an Audiojack with your significant other or your friend is really fun. For me, I was surprised that you didn't have this exact same story that I had. So it's interesting to hear how different people interpret different things.
Yeah, that's a good point. It felt nice to be here next to you, and like knowing that we're kind of experiencing that, because sometimes we do like a meditation or something, we do that together, and then we wake up from it together and kind of reconnect. So it felt like that.
Yeah, I feel like it could also be a little bit of like a fun game to play, using Audiojack as like a little game. Be like, well, what did you get from it?
Yeah,
it's cool. I could really see myself using Audiojack as a way to center and focus, and also the creative aspect is really there with Audiojack. I feel like you're centering, you're focusing, but your mind is active, and it's much better than just sitting and watching TV for an hour and, zoning out. It sort of has the effect of that, where it's entertaining and fun, but you're kind of zoning in, in a sense. And I really enjoyed Dog Day Afternoon because I like animals. And I don't have a dog, so, you know, I felt satisfied for my dog needs for today. But I can also, you know, I'd be really curious to try other ones, especially the ones that have sort of that kind of fun, upbeat energy to it.
Cool. Nice.
Cool.
Great. That's it.
Cut.
Great.